Alright, so this is FADO, the fully autonomous driving. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I made this thing. Let's go.
Told all y'all niggas I'ma be one of the hottest to come out of town. Yeah, I'm the one that they died. Look at me now, my limit is boundless. You got a grudge, well hold my nuts while you hold that malice. We ain't shit, still we madness. Jealous shit can be in my palace. Hey, they say when it's up, it's stuck. You might have to get it from God. Can't forget no evil. In my book, that's law. From the land where nothing ain't easy. Can't make a wish, I don't even trust genies.
Alright, so I've kind of always wanted to build a robot. Like this is not what I initially thought it was gonna look like. Like initially it was gonna be like a white box with some mechanism wheels, kind of something like my smart couch, but smaller. But that after iteration and iteration and iteration, somehow ended up with this. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this. I really like this. Like this is good. I'm gonna have this for a while, but not nearly what I thought I was gonna start with. All right, so right now I have a motor that it turns one way, but it's not turning the other way. So I'm not sure what the problem is. I just switched out the motor driver thinking that would fix the problem, but nothing. And right now I'm just gonna remove the motor from the driver and connect it straight to a power supply and see if that changes anything. And that means the problem is in the code or maybe a pin in the Arduino or something. If it does, that means, I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, let's start eliminating problems one by one. So I'm gonna go straight up to this power supply and see how this works. And see what happens. So 3 volts, but. So it works one way. Okay, we'll try something else. So now we just switch them. So now it should be able to go the other way, the exact other way. If it doesn't do that, that means I fucked up the motor. If it does do that, that means the problem is somewhere else and I still have to go figure it out. Either way, it's still a shitty situation, but let's see. So the motor works. Fuck. Motor works. That means I don't have to take this apart, which is good. But it also means I don't know where the problem is. I don't know how to fix it yet. Because motor works, motor driver works. It has to be either the code or the Arduino, so it means I'm either switching out the Arduino or I'm writing new code. So, yeah, let's do that. Alright, so it's been like 2 hours of just going line by line, trying to figure this out. So, let's see if we figure this out. Because, yeah. Now if I go upward, both of them should move. If I go backward, both of them should move again. And okay. So this is how it was working before. Both of them were going forward. So, alright, moment of truth. Let's see if this still works. Now I should just be able to go backward. I bet we got that done. Okay, I bet we got that done. Now I'm gonna add all the other code. And as you can see, I went through everything just to get this to work. I switched the motor worked fine. I switched out the driver, that works fine. I switched out the Arduino, that still worked fine. I don't know, I just think it's the pins or something super specific. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna complain, it's working now, so I'm gonna test this out right after. See, got both of them moving forward, both of them moving backwards. When it turns, both of the wheels go different directions. Then other way, same exact thing. Both wheels go different directions too. So I'll just put that on the ground right there. Turning, adds it down. Turning the other way, adds it down. Going forward and backwards is probably the most difficult part because it'll start to do that and just start rolling. But yeah. Alright, so right now the robot kind of has a problem where it's losing its balance and it's just rolling around and all that stuff. So I'm gonna take some weights and I'm literally just gonna tape this box to the bottom to see what happens. If this is shitty, I might have to like design some mechanism that like kind of adapts to how it is, but hopefully this just fixes the problem. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens and we're gonna try that. Alright, so yeah, it still wobbles a ton. Adding that weight to the bottom did not fix anything. So something I'm gonna try right now is, so right now I do have an IMU on it, and that's more just to be able to measure its orientation on X, Y, Z, acceleration, all of that stuff. But this IMU is terrible. I tried it with the Raspberry Pi and the Arduino. Both are terrible, so I think I'm gonna be switching to something else. So I found this is called an AOKD light. Now, I just started using this. I barely understand how to use this. So it has an IMU on it, meaning I'll be able to check all its orientations and all of that stuff. And it also has like these 3 cameras, one for color right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So one for color right there and 2 right here, which are for just normal seeing. They're more for like depth perception. I'm gonna try this, test this out, see what I can do with this. Hopefully I can use that to make some sort of active stabilization for this thing so it can keep this orientation even when it's moving forward and backward. Then after that, also try and make this thing autonomous, because it's literally, it has autonomous in its name, but you can't do that yet. But still happy with how this came down. So yeah, I'm see you guys in the next video, and